Yeah, what's up, guys? Yo, welcome back to Giddy Banter. Just in case you're joining us for the first time, please kindly hit that subscribe button and you turn on that bell notification icon so that anytime that I upload a brand new video, you'll be the first to get notified. Okay, this is actually a 2023 case, and the case actually looked like he died, but I'm so happy that VDM actually brought back this case and it's trending again. So for this particular episode, I know most of you guys have seen the video. If you've not seen the official video, it's on VDM's page where he interviewed Mr. Aloba, that's Mohbad's dad. So this particular will I say episode, we are going to title it The Duvet That Was Soaked in Blood, because this is actually a new revelation about the case. Now the duvet soaked in blood, that was actually the first thing that Mohbad's father saw, and that changed totally everything. So let's talk about what happened. So Mohbad's dad was sitting across VDM. He was calm, focused, and he was also burning in pains because of the loss of his son. And he also needed the world to know how and why. Now this is what he said. He said around 4:30 p.m. Mohbad's mother told him that they were at the hospital. Okay, so he now set out with Wunmi's auntie on a ferry, and they headed to Osakpa, London. Okay, now there's a twist. He said as they were going, a call actually came in, and that call was Mohbad's cousin, Darosha. Do you know that Mr. Aloba has actually cleared this relationship between the relationship between Darosha and Mohbad? He said Darosha is Mohbad's cousin, and Darosha now told him that they should not come again, that Mohbad was okay, because he initially said that Mohbad's dad should come to the hospital, or they should rush to the hospital, that something terrible was happening to Mohbad. Then the call was, he was just hearing, he said he was hearing different calls, until when he now spoke to Darosha directly, and Darosha now told him that they should not come again, that Mohbad was now okay. Now he felt something was off, you understand. He said he was feeling something because he's an elderly man and also a father. Now he said he now stubbornly went to Mohbad's house directly, and they arrived there around 9 p.m. because of the hold up. He said the first thing he saw was a blood-soaked duvet, you understand, and he saw Mohbad's body lying lifeless, and they were surrounded by Afar, that they were praying and people were crying, you understand. Now he said these are the people he mentioned. He said he saw Zlatan, DJ Bami, Darosha, and even Mohbad's lawyer. Now he said the wife Wunmi was crying. He now asked her why she was crying, what happened to my son. She now reacted somehow. She said the injection that the nurse gave Mohbad has reacted badly to Mohbad's body, and that was what killed him. Now he said he did not believe her. He said within himself he knew that something was off, and he said that's not what happened. Now he said he could not near the body because of he was in shock. Now he said they took the body to the police. Now on getting there, the police officer now said that they came late that we can't take your reports. Like, can you imagine? It was not like, what do you mean? He said, why block the reports? He now said that they came late. That was what the officer said, that they came late, that there's no how he could take his reports. Now, who blocked that report? He said the call came in when he was at the station. He said the call actually came in, and that call was directing those officers on what to do. You understand? Now, Mr. Aloba now claimed that Wunmi already had the doctor's notes, which is the doctor's report, but she did not talk about it. You understand? And that Mohbad's body was already embalmed inside the house without his permission. You understand? You embalmed Mohbad without his father's permission. Now, when VDM now asked about the morgue, he now said the morgue refused to accept him because of those reasons. You understand? Now, this is what was happening online during when this interview was going on. I was reading comments. Now, some were shouting that Wunmi was grieving and they should leave her alone. She's a widow. While others were saying, others that actually understood what was going on now said something isn't right. That was what people were saying online. Now, VDM, we all know, has a lot of proof. A WhatsApp chat between Wunmi and Prime Boy was now shown to VDM. You guys remember when Prime Boy came for the interview. Now, in that chat, she told Prime Boy not to come to the house. That's because according to Prime Boy said that he forgot his bag in the house, and he needed to get that bag because that bag had his clothes and his director clothes. So Prime Boy showed the chat to VDM, and when VDM saw it, VDM exposed it. The chat was saying that Wunmi, in that chat, Wunmi was saying that Prime Boy should not come to the house, that she will let him know how he was going to receive the bag. So Prime Boy was suspicious then, sha. So Prime Boy now had to call Lifestyle. You understand? Now, people are asking, why the secrecy, and why didn't you let Prime Boy come to the house? Because even the way Prime Boy received that bag was that he actually sent what's it called? He actually sent an Uber. He sent an Uber to the house, and they did not let the person enter into the compound. They gave the person the bag at the gates. Okay, now another voice note that came up was where where Mohbad himself was accusing Wunmi of infidelity, meaning that boy might not be his own son. Do you understand? Now, when that voice note leaked, people were chanting online. They were saying, maybe, you know how lovers do, how they do fight and all that. Now, that voice note was accusing Wunmi of infidelity, and there was a serious warning there. The warning was Mohbad telling Wunmi that if anything happens to me, the world will hold you responsible. Do you understand? And that was what made VDM call for that DNA test. And I remember that time when VDM called for that DNA test, Mr. Aloba actually agreed. You understand? Now, some were saying the voice notes was just anger, while others believed it was his final truth. Do you understand? And again, Mr. Aloba was saying that Wunmi's family already took over his properties. Even where they buried him, that plot of land that they buried him was meant for a church. And they already buried Mohbad there, even without his consent. So, all these things are just coming up. There are recaps. There are a lot of things that Wunmi did not say. In all our interviews, there were a lot of things she did not say, okay? So, how this particular interview ended, VDM was saying, this is no longer justice. This is no longer about Mohbad. Sorry, it's all about the truth and justice for Mohbad. And those that think that they can bury the truth, that so long as he is still breathing, he's going to make sure that the truth comes out. Okay. Now, at the end of the video, Mohbad's father was now saying that all he wants is justice. You understand, that he just wants his son to rest in peace. So I'm going to continue this video in the next episode. So I'd like you guys to go down to the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this case, because with all these things that are coming up, Wunmi is acting so suspicious. But we'll talk about all that in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and like I said, drop us a comment in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next episode.